Good evening, everyone. I'm just sitting here doing my readings, Cine Karma, and it just came to me that lately people been dealing with the entity of Beelzebub, a parasitic entity, you know, um, dealing with different insects, um, different parasitic emotions right into the core, not fruitful, you know, um, they they don't have the energy of a fig leaf, but they sure damn well eat some fig Newtons. A lot of people are going to have to realize that you're going to see the same entities that you've been summoning for over 30 plus years. That's why a lot of people didn't want me to come into my purpose. Because they knew that when I do step into my purpose, they will have to reap what they sow. You know, and like I said, the entity Beelzebub, they've been using that entity for 30 plus years, especially towards me and towards other people. A lot of people wonder why their careers went down the drain. When you took that blood oath, with your covens, that was the main entity, they were promoting, making sure that nothing grew, nothing flourished, but everything rotten to the core. And we know what happens to things that rotten. It's not useful. You can't do anything with it but throw it away. So people wanted that energy to be used to not only spy on people, and watch people, but to riddle people, and make people not be able to reach their potential, be able to grow, that they want people to slack and become slackened, but you have to understand these people already had spirits of parasites. The energy of just vinegar, and that's also what they use in their rituals. Take some blood, mix some vinegar, summon Beelzebub, take some graveyard dirt, they will use anything that will eat away at the flesh, and you have to look at the flesh as the work you put out, the seeds you sow, as above, so below. Now people are going to be riddled with bites. People colors are going to show, but it's going to be like a pale color, like a ghostly color, a sickness that they cannot get rid of. The paleness is going to start with their eyes. It's going to be empty. It's going to the skin's going to be flushed. A lot of people are walking around with 10 of wands. Walking around with their 5 of swords. While everybody walk away, they're going to be stuck with everything they had cast on people, even their own coven members. Now people want to in and out of swords, stand up all night, just crying. But you know what? If you truly want to heal yourself from the inside out, just tell the truth. That is where your strength gonna come from. But people rather lie. But you gotta understand the Ace of Swords is already out. You know, those covens, those group of threes, you know, they like to walk in threes, you know, stand in threes, you know, two men, one female, or two female, one male, or just three females, or just three males, you know, and now people are going to be sitting by themselves because, you know, the justice of pandemonium is here. You know, justice, the truth, the duty to bring clarity, you know, and preserve the clarity that's needed to be seen, be heard. You know, a lot of stuff going on in the industry right now. You know, people now speaking up, speaking out about the things that has been happening. You know, people are now seeing that there's no need to be afraid to speak the truth, to tell what happened. Because karma is here. Karma is going to take effect right away. Instant karma, instant gratification. You know, and you will be able to sleep good at night. You will be able to have that peace that surpasses all understanding. But just put that fear aside. Don't let no man, human, tell you otherwise. You know that you should be fearful, that you should be scared to stand in your truth, to be strengthened by your faith, your hope of change, being able to see and not only understand your values and your worth, but being able to know and understand you deserve so much more. You don't deserve to be manipulated. You don't deserve to be harmed. You don't deserve to be placed aside, you know, and collect dust. You know, and a lot of people's careers been collecting dust because they felt as though if they joined with the elites, they will be seen as somebody with power and authority, somebody with, you know, status. But now people seeing that their status don't even matter. It never mattered. You don't have to sell your soul to get status. You know, and a lot of people sold their souls to get status. You know, now people are seeing that it wasn't even worth it. Is it worth it having your star on the ground? Having people just walk over your star? Is it worth it having your destiny just plucked and just placed anywhere? You know, knowing that you weren't able to speak up for yourself. You had to sign all these NDAs, all these contracts that consisted of secrecy, sworn secrecy. You know, and now you seeing firsthand that you never had to sell your soul. All you had to do was be patient. All you had to do was do your part. Now people seeing that everybody's could be famous. Everybody could go viral. You know, but people are going viral for the wrong reasons. You know, but like I said about the parasites, people are going to see not only firsthand, but they will see between the screen and the videos or the people they're watching. They're going to see the elements of jealousy, the elements of envy, the elements of greed, the elements of just sadness, you know, just grief, that heavy burden, you know. And being an empath, I can feel it. You know, and I tend to ignore it, you know, because when I come around people, you know, I always say I'm here to help you. But when you cross me, then I step away because you've shown that you don't want no help. You know, and you're not going to manipulate me into helping solve your problems. If you're not going to do the work and you're not going to take my advice, then what are we sitting connecting for? You know, that's where the cord needs to be disconnected. You know, you can lead a person in the water, but you can't make them drink. You can't make them take the oath of telling the truth. You know, that's why a lot of people swore to secrecy. You know, then when you're in the court, you put your hand on the Bible and swear oath to God. But if you tell the truth on the stand, they still penalize you. And if you lie, they still penalize you. So where's the line that's being drawn? It's like they throwing basically they going fishing. They just want to throw a fishing line and then hook you to it. And it's up to you whether you want to pull away and have your flesh torn, or just be reeled in and just thrown in somebody's oven and cooked. And so yeah, people just need to realize, stop summoning entities and deities when you know that you are scared to close your eyes at night. A lot of people having flashbacks of all the things they were doing. Now they're reaping the wrath, the instability, and people around them are very suspicious, of why people are so paranoid, why people are so out of it, out of tune, why people are not around anymore. A lot of people are hiding in the background. They don't want to converse with the same people they were working with to bring people down. Those same people, they're not going to save you. They can't even save themselves, But like I said before in the video, people gonna either have to sink or swim. Save yourself, because accountability is very important, and people need to understand that I'm not coming back towards you. I know my values and my worth. And everybody in the past and present that's around me, you're not welcome into my future. My future consists of people that knows their values and their worths, that knows what change is, that are ready to make a difference. Like I said, I'm not gonna force somebody to open their eyes and clean out their fucking ears. I'm not gonna do that. You know when you're ready to make that change and make that decision. I always say wisdom doesn't come with age, and age doesn't come with wisdom. Because even then, a lot of people have to be reincarnated to come back in the next lifetime to break their generational curses and to heal their bloodline. And that's one of the things they need to heal is accountability. Being able to tell the truth, being able to complete your duties, not only to society, but also your duties to your family. Just because you're born into a family don't make them family, because family could be vinegar, it doesn't really have to be with blood. They said blood is thicker than water, but at the end of the day, you need water to survive. You don't need blood, and then in the midst of everything, they give off the vinegar ore, just potent and just something you can't stand around too long, So yeah, stop playing with the Beelzebub, entity, while you're sending entities and deities out towards people, out towards me still, trying to listen and take notes. If you want to listen to something, watch my videos from the first one, and you will see, truly what's going on. It's not hard. I do these videos to help people. I know I can help myself. And I know that right now I'm in a position to where I'm still waiting for what belongs to me. And they want me to be stagnant. But you're not going to stop me from putting messages out. And you're not going to stop me from using my tools to send karma. I always speak to the universe. I speak to my ancestors. I talk to God all day long. Everything is being transmuted, and I could take what I dish out because I'm going to eat the same dish I feed to other people. And I'm going to make sure it's seasoned. I'm going to make sure it's prepared with love, light, and peace. I'm going to make sure that not only are you full, but you're satisfied. You're able to take a good nap, be rested, So yeah, just put the blood down, put the vinegar down, put that away. You know, you need to stop being vain and be accountable for your actions. So thank you.